We see Kaltura personal. Oh, thank you very much to the wonderful person who started recording. And then we see personal capture. So just a little repeat, I'm within my media and I've selected the Add New button. And now I see personal capture. Personal capture is the tool that we're going to use to record video. So let's select personal capture. And personal capture is, I just want to clarify some of the terminology. Kaltura is the company that has made the My Media tool. My Media really is our local brand or instance of the Kaltura product as it's integrated in overview. When I selected Add New and selected Kaltura Personal Capture, I'm opening up those Personal Capture desktop recorder tools. And I get the little pop-up that says, do I want to open Personal Capture? Well, I do, but first, if you've never used Personal Capture, you're going to have to download that for your first use. If you've never used it before, you won't see this little pop-up. What you will see, what you'll need to do is go to the, okay, you see my cursor right here, about 2/3 of the way down the page. It says using Kaltura Capture for the first time. Well, you'll need to select either download for Windows or download for Mac, depending on your operating system. So you'll select download, you'll follow the prompts, and then you will see the little Kaltura Personal Capture icon in the bottom of your, or wherever your open apps are located on your device. If it's the first time you download, you are going to have to make sure that once you go through the download process, that you do go back out and relaunch. And I'm going to do that right now because I think my delay caused an issue with Kaltura Personal Capture opening. So once you download for the first time, go back to My Media. Slow, slow, slow. Also, kind of doing some app smashing here. I'm using the Collaborate Ultra presentation tool and also activating My Media, which is kind of a lot to do at once. Use 2 presentation applications. All right, so now I'm going to say open personal capture. Hopefully the internet gods will smile on us today. And yes, I'm going to give permission to open. Come on, Kaltura. Open up. I'm not seeing my little icon. Let me see if I can launch that straight from my applications. Some reason that did not want to open for us today. So I'm going to go ahead and click. Usually it opens right up. Of course it did for my time, but now it's not going to cooperate. Any of our moderators have suggestions? It definitely opened in my trial run.
What are we dealing with here? Just slow internet?
No, it sometimes capture is persnickety. I think I'm going to go ahead. What I would do in other cases is perhaps a restart, but I don't want to get all the way out.
Or maybe open it up in Firefox?
I've already got this application. Let me see if I can go back to my CSU and reopen Tutor View and see if that'll.
Sometimes that's what you have to do, is just start from the beginning.
Thank you, Kim. Okay, now let me get to my course.
Hey, Ann.
Yes, Jan.
I was able to get mine open. Do you just want me to share my screen and you just tell me what you want me to do?
That works for me. Let me go ahead and get back over here. Can you just bump me? Or do I have to unshare mine?
Let me see if I can bump you, okay?
Okay, thanks, Jan.
All right, give me a moment. We're going to be...
I'm going to try one more time real quick. Of course, it worked for my test run, but was not cooperative right now. I've had that happen, and I've just restarted, and it's launched fine.
Okay. Are you seeing my screen now?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Jan.
Okay.
All right, great. And you have opened what Jan did. He's got those desktop recorder tools that have opened up there. That's what should happen. And we can see multiple input options. Jan, can you hover over or turn the screen off for a moment? There we go. So we can turn the screen on or off. We would want the screen on if we want to share our screen, any content on our screen, such as a PowerPoint presentation or navigating in an application, etc. You can also select either your full screen or a select area of your screen, which can be helpful if you just want a particular window to share. Then to the right of the screen settings, we've got the camera, and you can turn your camera on or off. Do you have a camera, Jan, that you're great? And it'll give you, if you have a webcam, it's going to give you a little preview of what your webcam view is.
And I
And
believe
then
my
you've got
webcam is being used by Collaborate still, so.
Yeah, it's just a lot of tools on top of each other, which can be tricky. And then you've got your audio input. And this is where you can select, if you have multiple microphones, you can select which one you want. And so you can have both the screen, a camera, and your audio, or just whatever input devices you choose for that recording. Then, Jan, could you please select the Manage option on the far right? That's going to take us to our library. Right now we're seeing Jan's My Media library, and this is going to be a list of the videos that he has recorded. And then there is a little gear icon over to the left. That's going to be our settings. Can you select that, Jan? Thank you so much. All right, and here we can set our camera recording quality, our screen recording quality. We can capture system sounds, yes or no. You would want to enable that if you were going to play a video or you needed the sound coming out. You wanted to record the sounds coming out of your computer in addition to your mic. Then you have a couple of other tools that we won't go into, but to get back to your recording tools, you've got to go to the top right, that red button that says New Recording. You can save your settings so you don't have to tweak those every time. Okay, so now we've got our input devices selected, we've set our settings. we're going to hit that big red record button. And what this is going to do, this is going to record Jan's screen and his audio. We see a 3-second countdown. And then if you notice, those tools minimized, the desktop recorder tools minimized, and we see those down in the lower right-hand corner of Jan's screen. We've got, starting from the far left, that's the stop recording button. Thank you, Jan. The pause recording button. The elapsed time. So far this is 25 seconds long. We can see our mic. If Jan's mic were activated and he, there we go, we'd see the level, the audio level on the mic going up and down. Then we have some annotation tools, which are pretty cool. You want to select those, Jan, and we can demo those. We've got the ability to draw or annotate on the screen. Right now, yellow is selected. Thanks. There, you changed it to red. Great demo, Jan. We can select arrows, text, cursors, and a variety of tools there. Then if we want to escape from that, we should be able to get out of there. Whoops, we've minimized those tools too. And then we want to, there you go, good. Then we want to go ahead and stop that recording. So when we select stop recording, it's going to ask us if we are sure we want to stop. And yes, we're done. So yes, stop it. And then you're going to see your library view again. And this is going to give you a preview and some fields that you can edit for the video you just recorded. Now, if you notice on the lower left, and not in the lower left, but on the left-hand side of the page, we've got a thumbnail of the video, and then we have a play button. So we can listen back to that video, and we can decide, how's this sound? Is this something that I want to keep? Does this look the way I want it to look, etc.? And if it looks pretty good, then you can go ahead and edit the title. You can give it, you just want to give it a name other than the default name. You can also add a brief description. And you've got the option of adding tags. Now, I strongly recommend adding tags because you're going to be able to search by tags in your My Media video repository. A great tag to use if you're teaching multiple courses would be an abbreviation for that course. Then if you search for that in My Media, you will be able to pull up just the videos for that particular course. So nice little demo there, Jan. And then, don't forget, you can save and upload, or you can just save. So I do recommend saving and uploading. Saving is going to just save it on your local device, but save and upload is going to upload it to your My Media space, which is in the cloud. Actually, it's on Kaltura's servers. So when we save and upload, we will notice, can you do it? There we go. You'll notice right now I see pending, but if you look quickly, you're going to see a progress bar to the right of that video, and that's going to tell you how your upload is progressing. That way, you know, you'll know how, and it depends on the time of day, the volume, the usage, the traffic, how quickly that upload goes, but that will keep uploading. We can just get back over to My Media, Jan. Oh, it's getting close there. It will give you a little pop. Yes, Jan?
A quick note. We've seen a few times where the Kaltura servers were being overloaded a little bit, and this would time out. There is a place where those videos are stored on the computer locally in a hidden file.
Okay.
And we can find those. We have those, or I have those instructions, which I believe I've shared with you, Ann.
Okay.
If not, I'll reshare them because you have to make the files visible that contain the file folders visible that contain those folders. And I've had to do that a couple instances where they just timed out because they were on a slow connection at the time.
Okay.
Okay.
And I know you said that Kaltura added more servers recently. That would help on their end, but that's not going to do that much if you just got a slow connection. So
Correct.
good to know that we can get those back.
You want me in my media now?
Please, if you could go ahead and just, if you have a test course that you could open where we could insert a video, that's what we're going to do next.
Okay.
There we can see the video is still processing.
So I will go to a course.
Okie doke.
Okay. I'm here.
Great. Okay. Once you've got your video in My Media, you can insert it into any of your courses. What you would want to do is navigate to the course and then navigate to the module in which you want the course. You have some modules in here, Jan? Great. I see one called Kaltura. All right, perfect. And you've got a test page. Shall we go ahead and put the video in test?
I'll just create a new page.
Okay. You want to go ahead and describe what you're doing, Jan?
I can do that. Once I'm in the module where I want to add the video, I would select the upload create, and we want to create a file. We don't want to upload a file. We want to create a file. This is to hold a page that will hold our video along with any text or information we want. And I double clicked on the wrong thing, my error. So let me bounce back.
That's okay.
Create a file. I double tapped it. Okay, so now this is the HTML creator page, which you might be familiar with. Of course, you will always need to have a title. So I am just going to put a title, what a lot of faculty have been doing lately.
All right, that's great.
Okay. So now we have a title. Of course, I can't spell worth a flip. I can't keyboard worth a flip. So we want to use, to put this video into this page, we want to insert it. We actually have a button called Insert Stuff. It's one that looks like a rectangle with a white triangle in it, kind of like a play button. So we click on that, and we get a new pop-up box that has all these different items we can add. Of course, we are interested in adding a video from our My Media. So we select My Media, and we will now see a library of our videos. And we can see the recording we did just a few minutes ago has been processed and is ready for use. Processing time is primarily dependent on the length of your video. The longer the video, the longer the time it takes. So if you were to click the thumbnail image, it will open a preview screen to make sure you're using the right video, especially if you have a number of videos that have the same or similar name and you're not sure which to use. So this allows you to preview it. If you're sure this is the one that you want, just click the title. Now when I click the title, watch what this next box does. Notice it became a deep blue and it is now clickable. So we would click the next, and we get a preview window of the thumbnail image of the screen. And if we can actually preview and listen to it again. if this is the one we want, we would click Insert. So now we have a window that allows the students to view the video. You can also, if you put in a couple hard returns, you can put a note to students in this video, please look for this. Or if you are recording PowerPoints that tend to be very long presentations, consider breaking them up into shorter presentations, and then you can stack a second recording here. So like this may be part 1, then you go to Insert Stuff and insert part 2.
Jan, can I interject real quick?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When we're adding multiple videos or any additional content to the same Cougar View page, make sure that you place your cursor where you want the video to be before you go to insert stuff. The first time when we inserted that first video, it just placed it at the top of the page, but we want to make sure that the cursor is in the location in the page in which we want our course. And then when you say save and close, you will see your video right there in your course page. And I do recommend adding the word video to your page title when you're adding any video to a Cougar View page. Make sure the word video is there, because that can make it really easy for your students to know that there is a video on that page, and it can alert them to the location of that specific video. Jan, I was not able to get, I know if I restarted, I'd be able to get Kaltura Personal Capture tools to open, but I don't really need that at this point. Are there any questions so far regarding the process of recording a video using Kaltura Personal Capture or inserting a video into a course?
I do have a question. Can you all hear me now?
Yes,
Okay.
great.
My internal microphone was muted somehow. I'm not even sure how that happened. But my question is related to using a PowerPoint. I know Jan walked me through that the other day, but I think I was still a little confused about it. If you're recording a PowerPoint, when you put the PowerPoint to full screen and you got Kaltura up, it looks like it starts to record immediately. When does the recording actually begin? When you start Kaltura's recording, or when the PowerPoint pops up?
It's when you select the record button, that big red button.
Okay.
In the Kaltura Personal Capture tools, you're going to get a 3-second countdown.
Okay.
And then the recording will start. And if you open up the presentation, then you select that big red record button. You'll get a countdown, and you will be able to know when it's going to start. You'll also see the elapsed time in the recorder tools once it has started. Okay,
so the elapsed time on the PowerPoint slide presentation is irrelevant then?
Okay, so what you're doing, are you narrating the slides as you advance them, or are you using a PowerPoint presentation that has saved transitions?
I'm narrating them as I move
As
through
you
them.
go. Yeah, then the elapsed time that you're going to see is the elapsed time for the Kaltura recording.
Got it.
Okay? Did that answer?
Yes, and just to clarify again, there's no way to switch back and forth between screen and camera in the middle of a Kaltura recording, right?
There used to be. There used to be. But since they've updated Personal Capture, you have to set that in the beginning.
Okay.
But know that once the video is finished, and you can play around with this once you the video. If you have a camera in your screen, you're going to get a picture-in-a-picture
Okay.
look. And Jan, can you switch back to me and I can demonstrate that? Or should I just share screen and bump you?
Yeah, just go ahead and share screen and bump me.
Okay. Let's see.
Actually, I just bounced out. So it's yours
Okay.
now.
Alrighty. Share content, share application screen, and screen 2. Okay. So I'm going to go to my media. Thank you so much, Jan,
You're welcome.
for helping me out there. And I'm going to go to one of my videos that has picture-in-a-picture. Our opening here. And let's see, I'm going to see one of these that has picture-in-a-picture. No, I'm not seeing it on this one. I'm sorry. But what you would see is you would see the main screen, either your camera view or your screen, and you have the option to toggle back and forth.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and close a couple things and see if that helps the speed here. I do have a good internet connection. It is just not cooperating very well today.
So the user, then the student, would have the ability to switch back and forth, or?
The student has the ability to toggle. That's
Okay.
exactly right. Hopefully this one. Yay, okay. So this was a little test video that I did before a previous presentation, and the student can toggle which view they want.
I see that. Okay.
Okay, and so you can't really control that, unfortunately. I did prefer the old view, where the old tool where you could start with a camera and then you could just slide that outside of your recording field.
Yes.
But the new one, you just turn it on and leave it on, but students can use. Okay, there's one other thing. Terry, did I answer your questions there?
Yes. Yes, you did. Thank
Okay.
you.
Great. There is one other feature that I wanted to demonstrate today, and that is to upload new content to my media. You have the option to record video, but you also have the option of uploading video that is on your local device. So we're select media upload. And then if we have, our folder open with our videos, we can drag and drop. But I'm going to go ahead and choose a file to upload. I'm going to go to my documents, actually my downloads, select a video. I'm on a Mac, so this will probably look a little different from your tools. But I open the video, and then it's going to start uploading. And here you can change the name of the video. You can enter a description, and you can enter tags, just like you did in your Kaltura library you recorded. And then you can save that. So you have the option to record video or upload existing video, and either of those can be inserted into your course. Just navigate to that course and then go to the module of your choice and use the Insert Stuff tool. So we demonstrated how to record video, how to insert a video into a course, and also how to upload video that you might have on your device that you want to have in your My Media account. Is there anything else that you'd like to see or have repeated, Terry?
I think I'm good.
All right, and I do want to show you some guides that we have.
Okay.
You go to the Center of Online Learning. Website, and you navigate to our e-learning tools. In case you forgot anything today, which I'm sure you didn't. We can, in our e-learning tools heading, we see Kaltura My Media. And here we've got helpful step-by-step guides for all of the different topics we discussed.
Okay.
Uploading My Media, recording using Capture, a video to your course, and a couple other options. And I know that you have already requested captioning, Terry. Right. So just another nice feature of Kaltura, since it's integrated with Cougar View and also integrated with our captioning process. Once you've uploaded a video into a course using Insert Stuff, once we finish the captioning process, those captions will appear not only in My Media, but they will also appear in any instance of that video in your course. Okay? Right. Since it's all cloud-based, once the captions are updated, it will apply to the video within your course.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
All right. Let's see, we had somebody else join the session. Do we have questions on any other topics? We've got a little time left.
I'm going to exit out, but I just want to say thank you.
Okay, well, just don't hesitate to reach back out to us if you need anything, okay? All right, I see, is that Dr. Badir? Welcome. Anybody else have questions or another topic that you would like to have help from by our cool staff? We've got a lot of our cool staff standing by to help you out. Anybody else want to jump in?
Professor Badir, can you hear us? And if you can't hear us, you can go ahead and post in the chat too.
Let's check out the chat. All right. We have finished up our little discussion of the My Media tools, but if you have any questions, you can hear us. Not sure. We can't hear you.
And I'll go ahead and stop the recording if that's all right, just as far as for that portion of it. We can
Sure, that's
start
very
again if we want.
efficient. Thank you.